person now that just finished speaking is talking about professionals. That's what they do. They are not amateurs. My topic is becoming a professional. Okay, instead of being an amateur in this business. In fact, all these things that I've been talking about last week, Gospel talked about it on leads, generating multiple leads. Okay, it's what professionals do. They don't depend on one aspect of lead. And the same thing applies to what Glad said last week too, about building a system, something in place that can work for you when you are not even there. So all these are what professionals do than amateur. He started with his, my dealer started with his own experience. I don't know, he always did his own experience. Last time was his experience. So he said for the past 4 or 5 years he started in the network marketing. They had been failing. So he now sat back to think, what is it that was causing this failure? What is it that was causing the setback? So he found out that he was applying emotions in whatever he does. Okay? And you know, when people get involved in a new business or in a new industry, the tendency for the person to be excited is there, like this man that came today, and all of them, as they are hearing this, they are so excited, they are full of hopes, they are looking forward to so many big things ahead. But the problem is when they have all this excitement and there's nothing to show for it. Like probably they are not thinking about developing themselves in terms of skills, in terms of discipline that they require for that business to work for them. The next thing is that they will start falling back. They will give up. That's what amateurs do. But professionals know we want to move forward and develop skills that will help. Okay, that's why these people too, what they do is that by the time they enter into the business, a single call, just like all of us, we make calls. Maybe when you make a single call from a lead, you look at it as your lifetime. Your life depends on it. That you don't need to do another thing. So you bother that client till the last, until the client says, no. If you call me again, you see what will happen. Or they will block it. Okay, so some of us have this problem. Then also, they also look at it that when they follow up a client and the client is not responding, the whole world starts falling for them. So they feel that there's no hope again. That is for the amateur. But for the professional, it's a different ball game. So the summary of what he's saying here is that during these 4 years of his looking at his business, it was all running with emotions. Even when some people did not, maybe they are so angry over the phone, he takes it so personal. So that makes him to end up being frustrated, exhausted, and even saddened. Then he had this experience of a lady he hired. This lady was perfect, so to say, in what she does. She recruited so much for him in the first past 4 years, and he was doing well in the business. All of a sudden, this lady withdrew. Somebody else hired her, maybe paid her higher. So the man said, why would I go and bother myself? You know, that time he was being run by emotion, he would have been so worried. But this time around, saying, no, you know what do I care? I care less. There are so many people out there. I know my wife factor, I know why I'm here. So it also applies to us in this business. When you recruit someone, you find out that when we recruit, you see what they are doing to us. All the effort is dashed to the ground as if you are doing nothing. So if you put emotion into it, that means you are going to give up so easily. But if we do like he did, like as if nothing really happened, there are so many people out there that I can still look out for. I will go out and find out more because I'm going to rise to the top. I'm not going to allow anybody to drag me down. So with that mindset of a professional, he now move on. So that when he comes up to the office and he wants to make a call, what happens? If he calls a client, he will take it as just one of those things that happen each day he comes to the office. So, because he said that if we emotionally involved with learning experiences, it will cause us pain. And as a result, one will stop doing the things that cause that pain. For instance, you are calling 10 people a day, and 9 is not responding. So the tendency for the person to give up is there. Is that not true?
Yes.
So because the person will like, this is a very painful thing for me, I'm not going to continue with it. So at that point, only your why factor is going to sustain you. So once you know why you are in this business, once we know why we are here, we won't allow that to discourage us. That is what professionals do. Alright, so I just want to summarize exactly what this guy is telling us. So my dealer is like summarizing, telling us that